Okay, perfect. Okay. Great. Well, here's the deal. So you have x cubed y squared. I don't see that anywhere else, so that just stands alone. I do see an x squared and another x squared, and you're subtracting them. So it's negative 5x squared. I do see 2x squared y cubes. It's negative 2 and negative 4, so it's negative 6. And then lastly, you see a negative 7y cubed, but another negative makes it a double negative, so it's plus 7y cubed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's all you do.
How would I type that in? 'Cause I did the
So
other
so start by typing 3m.
three
X.
x.
And hit that little button over here.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. Oh, cubed.
So that's 3. Mm-hmm. Minus. Wait, don't you combine these though? The rest?
I already combined it for you.
Ah.
So x cubed y squared. But you got to type y squared also. Just type everything you see. Y squared.
Oh, 2.
Mm-hmm. Plus 7y cubed. Because all you're doing is you're combining like terms and using the arithmetic, whether it's plus or minus, combine it. So it's incredibly easy stuff. So here we're doing distribution.
Mm-hmm.
So let's focus on this part right now.
So
What
you,
does that
I know how to
become?
do this. Let me just write this down.
Sure, please.
Okay, um, so like you're
Mhm.
distribute the -4 in
Right,
that.
right.
So
What does that become?
negative 20, positive 24.
Good. Good. Keep going.
Yeah.
Positive 24u. Keep going.
Yeah, negative 28.
Good. And then you have negative 6u still. And then let's look at the right side.
Hold on.
What do you got on the right side now?
Wait, so I have to do negative 6u again.
We'll worry about that later. Let's look at the right side now.
Mm-hmm.
You have a 3 on the outside.
Negative 3u. Negative 3. And then it'll be negative positive 27.
So 3u
Yeah.
minus 27
Yeah.
minus 6. Okay, we're almost done. Now you have 24. Let me get a highlighter here. That'll help you see what's happening. So you have 24u and negative 6u, negative 27 and negative 6. So those are like terms, right?
Yeah.
So what's 24u minus 6u?
Uh, 18, yeah.
Good. Excellent. And minus 28 equals 3u. And then what's negative 27 and negative 6?
Uh, yeah, 21.
Negative 33.
Oh, negative 3.
Okay. And then you just have to solve at this point. So you continue like combining the letters and the numbers. So how would you solve this equation?
Where? I don't get it. Wait, what?
Solve.
Oh,
You
okay.
gotta move this over here.
So that'll be 21 U
No, 15u because you're subtracting 3u.
15, yeah. Then
And then you gotta move the negative 20 over to the other side, which is what?
it's gonna be 28, 33. Let's see, 28, 33. 61.
Well, you're adding 28 to negative 33.
33 negative. That's negative 5.
Right? Okay, then you're one step away.
Yeah. And then I have to add negative 3.
Not negative 3.
Oh, so what is it?
You divide by 15, right?
Yeah. 8. Yeah. Also be negative 1/3.
Right. Very important.
Yeah.
You gotta be incredibly methodical here. And that's just something we have to work on. That's really the deep underlying issue, to be honest with you. It's not the concepts, I feel. It's just that you just gotta be methodical. That's just the bottom line. Okay. So yeah, what do you think about this one here?
Um, um,
You distribute, right?
oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how that would work if you actually do that. Okay, let me write it down then.
Well, it's just 6 times 8 and 85 times a squared minus 56 a cubed times a squared. So what's 6 times 8?
6 times 8 is 64. No. 6 times 8 is 48.
Yep.
Yeah.
48 a7 minus 56 a5. There you go. That's it.
I don't simplify that out. I just leave it like that.
Because they're not like terms. One's a7, one's a5.
It's 56 4 what?
A5.
Uh, what?
A to the fifth power.
8. I can't read that.
A to the fifth power,
8 to the 5th.
right? Because we had a cubed times a squared. Okay, so I know I can do it. I need to make sure I know you can do it. So we're gonna have you now. You instruct me what to do. Okay,
For
so
this one,
yeah,
the next
yeah. So
one.
you got it. You got it. Yeah. Okay, it's very similar to the last problem. This is good. I'm glad they didn't give us a curveball here. So basically, this term gets
Yeah.
distributed to each of these three here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So let's do it. You can just start typing away.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay, so we distribute what's the first term you got?
sorry, but -6. Okay, so this would be -7W. Wait, so how would I distribute with the three up top?
Just like that, just like I did before, the last
So
problem.
yeah, can you
Exact
explain
same way.
that real quickly again? Because that's the only thing like I know.
Okay, so what are we? So what's on the outside?
Negative seven W cubed.
Okay, and then what's the first term it sees when you put it inside? What's the first term it
Four
multiplies to?
W to
Okay, good.
squared. Yeah.
Okay, now you have -7 times 4. We know that what that is. That's
That's -7 times 4. It's
which is
-8.
no 28. And you have W3 times W2. What's that gonna be? W to what
W3
power?
times W2.
Hmm?
W3 times W2. W6.
Why do you say W6? That's interesting. I'm curious.
W2.
Why are you saying that?
Wait, W3, W2.
Yeah.
What?
What's W3 times W2?
Well, that would be W6W.
Okay, so why are you saying that? What
Because
for what reason? Why do you feel really convinced? I'd like to hear your reason why.
uh, because
Put me on the
it's
spot.
because 2 times 3 equals 6,
Okay,
and
so what you're
they have
okay.
like factors.
Okay, so what you're doing is you're memorizing.
Yeah.
You're relying on memory, and your memory part of my language kind of sucks right now because that's
Yeah.
wrong. What you said was totally wrong.
Really?
I know why you're saying that because you're confusing stuff. If you have this here, that's W6. If you have this here, that's W5. So what's happened is that you're confusing other properties because you've seen this before. You've seen the multiplication.
Yeah.
And so because you see the 3 and 2, you just want to do it. And what this tells me is you're not understanding the concept. And that is why you're not doing well in this class. That's 100% what's happening. I'll tell you right now. Now, how do we fix that? We want to fix this because we want to do well, right? You want to
Yeah.
pass. So what you have to do is you have to recognize the fact, what is a power in the first place? It's just that number, multiply that number of times. So W3 means I got W3. Sorry, I have W3 times. And then W2 means I got W2 times. And if you just do a simple count, 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we add them when it's in that situation.
Uh-huh.
Now, the other situation, which you're confused, why is that W6? It's not some rule like, well, I just have to memorize it and then I forget. And of course, you're going to forget if you memorize. Why? Because there's more important things in life than this. This is boring stuff. There's more like, your friends, your family, heck, video games or entertainment. Like, there's more important things in life, or going out and playing in the park. Like, but if we get away from the memorization aspect of understand, then you won't miss these problems. Even if it's boring, you'll know what to do because it'll stick. W3 means W3 times, we know this already.
Yeah.
And then with 2 on the outside, okay, now I need this twice. I need WWW twice. So that becomes WWW and then WWW. Now count it. 1, 2, 3,
2,
4,
3,
5,
6.
6. That's why we can multiply because you get the same thing. So now we see why the shortcuts work the way they do
Yeah.
because they confirm the core skill. The core skill meaning, hey, if you have a power, W3, I want that 3 times. W2, I want that 2 times. Okay, I got myself 5 W's. I'm not going to multiply. I'm going to add them in this case. I'm going to add them. And then when I do the next one, let me erase this stuff here. So once you get away from memorization, you will see a huge transformation in your skills because you want to get a good grade. You want to pass, right? You want to feel
Yeah.
good about it. You don't want to um have to do summer school or have to redo this class or feel like you're not getting anywhere. You want to see progress, right? We all do. We all want the best for you, right? So so then the next one's times 2W. Okay, so so -2 times 7, what's that going to be?
-2 times 7, that'd be -4, dude.
Perfect. And you got W3, and we see W by itself, assume it's W1. So what's W3 and W1?
W4.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
W4.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got 4 of those guys. And then lastly, you're doing negatives. So now we're almost there. And then I want to be very methodical with you because I mean, I know I could do it quickly, but if I do it quickly with you, it doesn't help you
Yeah.
because then we go back. That's my fault if I do
Yeah.
it too quickly. So I need to remind myself that you're still learning this, and it takes a little time to finally see the process. Once you see the process, then we can go more quickly. Because you will do more advanced stuff, obviously, much later. So -7W 3 times -6. Well, yeah, that's -7 times -6 is positive 42. And that's W3. And there you go.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm confident you'll get better with the next one. And if you still make a mistake, it's okay. Don't worry. I'll remind you that you're memorizing, but hopefully you're starting to
Wait,
see
is it
why.
42 or
Yeah,
what's that?
42W cubed. Okay, good. Much better. All right. Okay. So hopefully I've coached you up. Now let's see the next one. Okay. What's the next one? Okay, very similar. So I'm going to tee it up for you, and then I'm going to have you kind of fall through. So that's the first one you have to do. Then I'll switch colors. Then you have to do -3 RS4 with 6 R3. And switch colors one more time. Then I can do -3 RS4 times -9. Okay. What do you get for the green? What will the green become?
Uh, -21.
Good start. Keep going.
For red,
No, you're not done yet. Let's
for
finish the green.
10.
So it's a -21. Keep going.
A -21 to the 10th power.
S to the 10 power, but there's still an
Yeah.
R there too, right?
Yeah.
The R
Oh,
didn't go
so you
away.
can't add that.
No, it's
Oh,
just the R's there because it has no other R's to combine with. So just R on its own.
yeah.
And S10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's do the red. What do you get when you do the red?
Uh, -18.
Okay, then you have R with R3.
So that's 7.
No, R with R3.
Oh, wait, R with
R1 with R3.
R4.
Right. And then the S is all by itself.
Okay.
Because remember, the bases have to be the same in order to combine you have to go with powers at the same base.
Yeah.
Then the blue.
Um, what's that? -3.
-3 and times -9.
-27.
Well, but I thought we were multiplying two negatives.
Or +27.
Right. And then finish it off.
Fourth to the fourth power. Just to
So
4.
20 so hold on, 27, and what comes after the 27? Exactly
4.
what
Oh, S 4.
S to the 4 and what else?
And S to the 4 and -9. Well, wait. After S to the 4, I think I'm
So
done.
you have -3, you have R, you have S4, and you have -9. So -3, -9 became 27.
Yeah.
And don't forget about the R. Why are you forgetting about why are you forgetting about the R? I'm kind of curious. Like, do you not see the R?
I thought
It's
that's
there.
S.
There's an
Oh,
R here.
Oh, it is. I
Was it
guess.
what was it? But here's the even screw my handwriting. My handwriting sucks anyway. You have the print here. You see an R there,
Yeah,
right?
I didn't look back.
So,
But
so
okay,
there's an R there. So,
so RS the fourth.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now type it up.
We love these long problems.
All right, so this one's a little bit longer. So let me give you another strategy you can use for these kind of problems here. Um, so because ultimately these do get a little bit messy when you have so many. So here's what we should ask ourselves. We have a u squared, right?
Uh-huh.
So definitely you have a u squared, and a u squared. And then we'll go green for next one. You have a negative 3u, negative 4u, and negative 8u. Then I'll go red for the last one.
Uh-huh.
A negative 5, a negative 2, and a negative 3. The only slight thing we have to be mindful about is that there's a negative in front of the last group, so all the signs will change. But the other two groups don't have negatives in front of them. So now I'm going to stack them like this.
Yeah.
And I'll kind of color code this again. So negative 4u squared, positive 7u squared, and then there's a negative in front of the 5u, so negative 5u squared.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm stacking them like this. Then you have negative 3u, negative 4u, and you have negative and negative, it becomes a positive 8u.
Yeah.
Then stack the reds. Negative 5,
Yeah.
negative 2, and negative negative is a positive 3.
Yeah.
Okay, now because they're stacked, it makes it easier to combine.
So this would be negative 4, 7.
So what do you think about the blues?
But here, make math easier. So it'd
And
be
feel free to use a calculator if you need to, it's totally fine.
yeah, 7.
So you have negative
Eight,
4, you have
negative
negative,
2,
go ahead, sorry.
negative 2,
Good, excellent, good.
and then
And
it'll
it's
be
u
plus
squared.
6.
No. Because you're combining like terms, you're not multiplying, right?
Yeah,
We were not multiplying, we're just adding or subtracting.
yeah, okay.
Like for example, if I have x squared plus x squared, that's not x to the 4 power. So you're doing it again. You're confusing things.
Yeah.
X squared times x squared because it's x times x times x times x times x. Great, x to the 4. X squared plus x squared means I just got two of those.
And then the next one will be one, just one.
Yeah, one u
Yeah.
or just
Yeah.
plus u
The next one
and
will
the
be
reds.
negative 4.
Perfect. And there you go. You got it. But you have to do a little bit of organization beforehand.
Yeah.
So that's why I say methodical, right? That is a methodical process, what I just did. That is what it means. It's not just some word I'm throwing out there to sound fancy. No, I'm actually meaning it. I'm intentional, right? Intentionally, I'm doing a methodical way.
Yeah. Um. uh, yeah. So this is correct, right?
Yeah, you got it. Good.
Uh-oh.
What did we do wrong? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh, you put an N, not a U. You put an N.
Oh.
You just typed in the wrong letter. That's all. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we'll kind of do the same thing, right? Like I see that there's a 2x.
Yeah.
I don't see any of the x's, so I'll kind of leave it like that. And let me do a giant little line here. I do see a negative. Some color code to help you out, right? So I do see a negative 4xy squared and a negative 7xy squared. So I'm going to write that out. Negative 4xy squared. And again, just check to make sure there's no negative in front of the parentheses. There isn't, so you can just write it like it is.
Yeah.
And then lastly, we'll go blue here. 3x squared and x squared. Great. Awesome.
So that'll be 4x for the blue.
4x squared. Yep.
The 1 over would be
The greens, what would the greens be?
uh,
Negative 4 and negative 7. You're adding, you're combining, you're doing negative 4 with plus negative 7.
11.
Negative 11 and xy squared.
And
And then
then
2x is just 2x. Yeah, there you go. And then again, that's a positive in front of the 4x squared. So yeah, there you go. Tap it up.
but the x, y, right? Yeah.
Yep. Good.
Probably typed it up wrong again.
You forgot to put x. You forgot to put y squared. Go back to the y.
Uh,
You gotta make it y squared.
okay, there.
Yeah, if you're missing, it's just because you're careless. That's all. It's
That's
just
because
you're
I'm
typing.
tired. Like
Yeah, yeah. But when we're tired, when we're fatigued, that could happen.
yeah, I woke up like as soon as this meeting started.
Oh, you had a nap.
Yeah.
Wow, I envy you. I wish I could take a nap. I gotta work. I mean, but by the time I'm done with the night, I'm out. Like I just pass out. But um, okay. All right, you know what to do. I'm gonna let you kind of just so it's distribution. I mean, I'll tee it up for you again. If I tee it up, you have
So,
4a4 times 5a squared, and
so
then you
now
have positive
we
4
times the 4 and the 2, right?
times negative 6. So hold on, you have a4 times a squared. Remember, it's a4, which is 4a's, and a squared, which is 2a's. So it's a, and
A6.
a6 exactly. Right? Yeah. So
So it'll be 28, 20 A6.
yes, good. And
And
then
then it'll
finally,
be 4 times 6
minus 24
minus 24. Yeah.
a4.
A4. Yeah. That's it.
Yep. All right. I'll just let you do it.
Okay.
I think you're getting the hang of it. So
The same thing as the last problem, right?
yeah, totally. Yep.
So this should be 14V to the ninth. Plus or minus actually negative 2V. Negative 4 to the eighth. 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 And then
Good, you're getting it.
-8 e to the sixth or to the
Outstanding. Outstanding. Excellent. Yeah, V6. Yeah, let's finish it off. Good.
okay, so this would be so I just combine this, right?
Yeah, so you're doing 9a3 b times 2a squared b4, and then minus 9a3 b times 3b6.
Okay, so times so that'll be 18a 18a to the fifth b
Mhm.
4
B5.
b5. Oh, okay.
I'm okay.
And the next one will be 27a to the ninth. No, to
No,
the
no,
third. To the
the
third.
A3. There's no other
Yeah,
A's
to the
there.
third. B to the seventh.
Right. And I see why you're doing that because you're so used to combining X, but they have to be the same base, which they
Yeah.
were not. And that's it. You got it. Good. Yeah, you're getting much better now. This is good. I'm feeling much better for you. Good.
Okay. Let me take a picture of these problems 1 second. Fourth, fifth, eighth, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, can you remove your writing on the screen?
Oh, sorry.
I just need to if I need to write this down later. I just needed my thing. Okay, so I don't think I have any other work. I'll look at my thing. Um, P3 algebra. Yeah, we don't have anything else.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, you definitely did better near the end, which is good. Um, let's try and think here. We could probably just do a tad more.
Practice.
Um, yeah. So, do you know what the next topic is,
Uh, for I'll look at like
or do you guys have a textbook at all?
no, this is right here. It's our schedule. It's a
Oh,
schedule
good, 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 good. No, no,
till
go down.
Easter. Till like Easter.
No, but if you could go down, I think I saw no, not the schedule, but what was before.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, go down. So go down, go down. Oh, so go back the other way. Go back the other way. Go up, go up. Okay, so you're doing go down. Go to like week 8. Yeah,
Yeah.
stop there. Okay, so you're doing 8.3. Okay, so let's look what 8.3 is about. Can you scroll away from the weekly schedule and look? Yeah, go look at view material. There we go, view material. No, there we go.
Yep.
Okay, go down, please. Go all the way down. Shoot, wait, I saw. Okay, go ahead and close that.
Close.
No. Yeah. The click. Go back.
Eight.
Multiplying. Okay, so it looks like you're doing. Yeah. Go down. Not within the window, but below this table. No, below. Is there anything below the table you can scroll, or you can't scroll down?
Yeah. It's pretty.
Okay. I think I know what's happening next. I'll just teach it to you. We'll
Okay.
do this for about like 10 minutes. So I'll share my screen. Okay. Okay, next thing is gonna be something called FOIL. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening next. I'm not sure if you saw this in middle school.
Yeah. Wait. No. I didn't really learn anything in middle school.
No worries.
Um.
Um, I mean, I don't mean a lot. It's just the way you said it was just sound funny. So,
Yeah.
okay, so F stands for like actually, let me go and clear. Let me do this again. Go on. Okay. All right. Let's try this again here. So FOIL stands for first, outside,
Mhm.
inside, last.
Yeah.
So now let me show you a problem.
So. Yeah. So what's the like full rule? When do you like use it? Like.
So FOIL, so what you do is you multiply the x's together. So x times x. So let me actually, I went a little too. So this is the F part
Yeah.
because you're multiplying the first in each group. So it's x times x, which is x squared. Then you do the outside part,
Hmm.
which is negative 3x.
Yeah.
Then you do the inside, which is 1 times x, which is positive x. And then lastly, you do the last.
Yeah.
Which is 1 times negative 3. So it's x squared.
Yeah.
And these combined, that's negative 2x minus 3. And so that's called the FOIL process because you do first, outside, inside, last. So that's an acronym to help you remember the process. Let me do it again, but I'll do it a little more quickly. So we go ahead and add a page here. Okay. So let's say I have something like this here. X minus 4, X minus 2. So in a way, it's kind of like distributing, but you do x times x, which is x squared. That's negative 2x.
Yeah.
That's negative 4x. That's positive 8.
Yeah.
And that's all. Let me show you one that's a little more complicated.
Uh-huh.
It's still the same thing.
Mhm.
But I gather your teacher will probably give you something like this here, like say, it's still the same thing. Like things don't change. You're doing this times this, which is AB to the fifth power.
Yeah.
Then you're doing this times this, which is negative A squared B3. Then you're doing this with this, which is negative AB3.
Uh-huh.
And this with this, which is positive A squared B.
Yeah.
And none of them are similar, so they can't combine. So you just leave it like that. But yeah, that's what's happening there. Okay. Um, Let me kind of show you maybe a couple more situations. Let's say like X, geez. So I do this times this, which is X cubed. So you're not really using FOIL because you don't have four terms.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, it's just very similar. Again, methodical, right?
Yeah.
X times X squared, X times negative X, and X times one. Then here, 1 times X squared, one times negative X,
Mm-hmm.
and one times one. Those cancel. Oh, look at that. Those cancel also. Oh, okay. I didn't mean for that to happen. There you go. You get X cubed minus one.
Yeah.
Um, so again, it's just a methodical process where you take the first term and multiply each of the terms of the other
Mhm.
group, and then you take the next term and multiply each of the other terms of the other group, and then combine stuff
Yeah.
combine like terms afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm guessing that's what you guys are going to work on next, and I'm also guessing that later in this chapter, you guys will be doing something called factoring,
Yeah, probably.
which I don't want to, with a few minutes left, I don't think it's worth it to get into, but it is a fairly complex process that is important for future math classes. But that's
It
something that
builds on
will,
each other or something.
yeah, exactly. I mean, to kind of just give you a little glimpse of how that could look, but I'm guessing that's where you guys are going with this. Um, so again, like let's say, I had this here, x plus one, so you have x squared, negative 4x, positive x. But if you want to reverse the process, like what if I start off with this?
Mm-hmm.
Close that down. To reverse the process, what you do, a lot of different techniques people use for factoring, but um, they sometimes do this, like I call it the AC method. So generally speaking, quadratic equations take on this form, ax squared plus
Mm-hmm.
bx plus c. In fact, we call it the standard form.
Yeah.
So a is the coefficient of x squared, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant. So if you do a times c, which I know is negative 4, and b, which is negative 3, your job's to find two numbers that multiply
Yeah.
to A times C. And add to B.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, what multiplies -4 and adds to -3? I know -4 and 1 do.
Yeah.
So then what you do is you we call it splitting the middle term. You rewrite the equation or the expression like this. So -3x can be rewritten as -4x plus x. That is true. That is a true thing. And then what you can do is some people will do a little box here. Well, they'll put x squared here, 4 here, and then the other two terms, -4x and positive x. And then you factor along each row. The first row you can take out an x. Oh, geez, why did I do that? Yeah. And then, x times x gets you x squared, and then x times -4 gets you -4x. X times 1 gets you x, and -4 times. Wait, I messed up somehow. Oh, that's a -4. Yikes. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, so it's x minus 4 times x plus 1. So it's a bit of a roundabout process, but for those who might struggle with factoring in the beginning, it's helpful to actually have a process or a sometimes more methodical to kind of feel comfortable to do these problems. Once you get very good at factoring, you kind of just do it. You just kind of see. But I want to kind of just at least expose that too, because I think you're going to see that eventually. Yeah, and I think I'm seeing you again. Look at the schedule here.
Wednesday.
Wednesday at your house. That's around 6:15 p.m. is the plan. So
Yep.
okay, great. So yeah, I think we'll just go and
Huh?
hold on, why did I do that? That was dumb. Okay, let me go ahead and stop the recording.